Dr. Felicello, members of the Board of Education, students, colleagues, and families, it is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to the 2021 National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. We appreciate you joining us virtually for this important recognition of our students and their achievements. At this time, I would ask you to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, recited by Lauren Valabanini, which will be followed by the national anthem performed by Ms. Latimer.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So once again, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the ceremony as we honor the hard work and perseverance of our fantastic students. Today, we induct these 147 exemplary students into the National Junior Honor Society. These students have risen to and exceeded expectations in a year full of daunting challenges, and we are so very proud of them. To our inductees, I want to say thank you for being role models in our school and for being lights that continue to shine in our communities. To our families, school, community members, and friends, thank you for giving unwavering support to our students and helping them to be successful. This is but one step on the journey of tremendous impact you will make. On behalf of your Fieldstone family, a heartfelt congratulations to all of you. And at this time, I would like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Felicello, to share a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Levine. And I'd like to start by congratulating all of our students and all of the families. And as I was driving to work today, I was thinking about what I wanted to say to all of you. And I really wanted to avoid talking about COVID and how strange everything is. And I'm just tired of talking about it. I'm tired of living through a pandemic. I'm tired of missing out on things that I've enjoyed. All those things that I did prior to the pandemic, such as celebrating things like today and seeing our students and seeing the smiles of the parents and the grandparents and all that pride that lives in that room. And, even those bagels that maybe aren't the best, every morning, as we go through those. But, getting to know each and every one of our families and our students and just making that small talk is one of the things that I enjoy so much. And what I really wanted to touch upon today is that I didn't want to focus on what was lost, but rather I wanted to focus on our students and all that they've been able to do despite the challenges that have been put forth to them. I wanted to talk about all of your academic excellence, about your character, about your perseverance, about all the things that you've accomplished to be here today. That's when I realized that you've done all of this, and on top of it, you've done it during a global pandemic. The fact that we are here today celebrating you, that your families are celebrating you, is a true testament to each and every one of you. The world is much different today than it was a year ago, and that's the truth. And school is much different. Celebrations are much different. Despite all of those things, you guys did your job. You've taken care of your business, and your business is to be a good student, to be a good person. And the fact that you're here today says that you've done it. You've accomplished your job. In some ways, is school easier than before? Probably. But you were able to before hang out with friends. You were able to do that without worrying. You're able to play sports. You're able to give your grandmother a hug, your grandfather a hug. You didn't have to worry about all these things that are on your mind today, that are on all of our minds today. Despite all of these challenges, you did what you were asked to do. You did your job. You've built skills. You've built grit. You've built determination. You've learned things that you would have never learned or could never have possibly learned during normal times. I think we all have. True character is built when things are difficult. True learning occurs during the most difficult times. You guys have lost a lot socially, emotionally, academically, but you've gained so much more. You have gained the mental perseverance to face any challenge that may come across you during your lifetime, and that is invaluable. As I close today, I'm going to challenge each and every one of us, myself included, to be grateful for what we have rather than to dwell upon what we've lost. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Felicello. We truly appreciate those inspiring words. At this time, I would like to introduce Board of Education President Fernandez to share a few words.
It's Rich Fernandez, President, North Rockland Central School District Board of Education. And on behalf of the entire Board of Education, would like to congratulate all our students who have achieved induction into the Junior Honor Society, a remarkable achievement. You need three qualities. Three qualities are required. Not only do you need a 95 or better average, you also have to be of good character and willing to serve your community. And those are remarkable qualities. Also want to congratulate the parents of our students and friends that support our students. Education without support at home is very challenging, especially during these trying times of this crazy pandemic that's affected all of our lives. No one is immune from the wrath of this pandemic. So congratulations also to our parents. Also like to send a thank you to our administrators, our teachers, our nurses, our bus drivers, our custodians, our food service workers, all those that help to make the educational experience happen for our students and gives them opportunities like we celebrate here today. And lastly, I'd like to remind everyone that two of the qualities required to be inducted into this society are character and service to community. And Dr. Martin Luther King had this remarkable quote that I think states it well. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. That truly is correct, Dr. Martin Luther King. Well said, sir. So congratulations to all our students, to all our parents and friends. And thank you to our teachers and administrators, all that have helped put together this ceremony virtually during these very challenging times. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, President Fernandez. Now, I would like to introduce those individuals who will be leading the ceremony today. Our past National Junior Honor Society officers, Prince Multani, currently a sophomore, Brittany Narvaez, currently a sophomore, Lauren Valabanini, who's our freshman, also Mr. Coffey, our assistant principal for 7th grade, and Mr. Garcia, our assistant principal for 8th grade, and finally, Ms. Bodkin and Ms. O'Sullivan, who are our National Junior Honor Society advisors. And I would be remiss if I did not thank them for all of their time, dedication, effort in planning and making sure that this continued under, again, the most extraordinary year and circumstances. So thank you both for your efforts. And without further ado, Ms. Bodkin and Ms. O'Sullivan may share the purpose of this assembly.
We would like to welcome everyone to this different and unique 2021 Fieldstone Middle School National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. This ceremony is sponsored by our chapter of the National Junior Honor Society with the purpose of inducting new members.
We would also like to add how proud of our past members we are. Last year, despite the global pandemic that changed our normal at school, our members were able to organize a Valentine's Day fundraiser and participate in a mentorship program with the students from North Rockland High School. They worked very hard in demonstrating what it means to be a National Junior Honor Society member. Our new members who are being inducted today have also been involved with numerous activities and events within our community. For example, many of our new members made holiday cards and Valentine's Day cards for elderly and assisted living facilities.
Their cards not only included beautiful work, but messages of hope and even a few jokes to brighten the lives of those who received the cards. We are very proud of our new members.
Today, our program is devoted to an explanation of the underlying principles of the Honor Society and to a simple but impressive ritual of induction for the newly selected members. Students who excel in scholarship may be selected into membership provided they measure up to the requirements of citizenship, leadership, service, and character. This ceremony explains the 5 goals of the National Junior Honor Society. The emblem of the Honor Society is the flaming torch. And now, Brittany will explain the significance of the torch.
The earliest of times has been the emblem of knowledge. Unlighted, it has no power to lead and guide. It is of no effect until the touch of a match ignites it with vital and beautiful flame. Just so the knowledge, the wisdom, the inspirations that are buried in the great treasure of books and hidden in the mind of men are valueless until by faithful study we unlock these treasure houses and make them give up their store for the use of mankind. As man has long lighted a torch to guide him into dark places, so all men who seek truth must be held firm and true to the purpose of life by the virtues represented in this symbol. In keeping with the emblem, the motto of the society is, "Light is the symbol of truth."
At this time, we will relate the significance of the 5 cardinal principles that form the framework of the Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. The first principle signifies wisdom and high scholarship. First of the requirements for admission is scholarship. National Junior Honor Society members have inquiring minds, a capacity for hard work, and an eagerness for knowledge. The members have been chosen first of all because of their high scholastic standing and faithfulness to their studies.
Leadership. The second principle embodies leadership and growth. Those who dare to stand upon their own initiative are the leaders of life, but while leading, they must grow by listening to those who are superior, by heeding the advice of those who are wiser, and by reading and studying the words of those who are more learned. The price of leadership is sacrifice, willingness to yield one's own personal interest for the interest of others, and a willingness to give up one's own time and personal preferences for the sake of others.
The third principle of the Honor Society is service. It means more than work. It is the striving and laboring for the benefit of others. There are various forms of service that a NJHS member may render, such as service to one's community and country. The members of NJHS will constantly strive to put others before their own pleasure, help those who are less fortunate than themselves, and will serve in every possible way their school, community, and country.
Principle is the purity of character, which seems to be the essence of life. The National Junior Honor Society recognizes that development of good character in the individual is of supreme importance. The real student whose character is expressed through his personality works with a purpose. He scorns shame and pretense. He keeps his mind open and is wide awake for new ideas. The members of the National Junior Honor Society have been chosen because of recognized qualities of character.
The final principle is citizenship, which represents the fundamental basis of good living, not only in school, but in all phases of life. In school, it is the good citizen who sets the example for others to follow and who builds up a high standard for the school. Through all walks of life, citizenship unconsciously becomes part of our speech, actions, and thoughts. The members of the National Junior Honor Society have been chosen partly because of their good citizenship in school.
Now the principles of scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship have been explained. Each has its own place in the life of a student, but each is small and incomplete by itself. It needs the lending of the others to make the complete National Junior Honor Society member.
At this time, Mr. Garcia and myself will read the list of candidates who have been chosen by the Faculty Council that exemplifying these 5 qualities and who are therefore worthy of the membership in the National Junior Honor Society. Each student will be receiving a membership certificate in the mail. So I just want to echo everybody's sentiment from earlier. Congratulations to all the names, the 147 names that we're going to read. I'm going to read about half the names and I'm going to hand it off to Mr. Garcia. All right. So without further ado, again, it's my privilege to read off these names. Congratulations to Luis German Amasquita Zapata, Marcos Tulio Amezquita Zapata, Isabella Ammer, Angela Marie Angeles, Joshua Arias, Lily Becker, Nicholas Becker, Olivia Beltran, Samantha Bender, Aaron Berlino, Jonathan Blazer, Jessica Picardi, Addison Bolander, Elizabeth Bueller, Gabriela Cabrera, Caitlin Casey, Joseph Castaldo, Olivia Castaldo, Brady Kavanaugh, Yemlet Chabla Ergeles, Owen Signa, Molly Craffey, Kaylee Croyle, Logan Cullinane, Alana Daly, Michael Darmiento, Ava DeBacco, Megan DeBus, Elena DeGroat, Matthew DiVincenzo, Sabrina Dusing, Sandy Duplon, Tegan Dwyer, Cody Ellis, Wilberth Espinal Ortiz, Brittany Estrella, Riley Ferguson, Emily Finch, Isabella Gannon, Maya Garcia, Madeline Geary, Elizabeth Geary, Michael Gizzy, Zoe Grom, Jake Harold, Riley Harold, Sebastian Henriquez, Desiree Hernandez, Mason Hill, Aiden Hussein, Juliana Hubner, Hasa Jazz, Ryan Jackson, Shreya Jacob, Ryan Jaslow, Madison Jesse, Caroline Jimenez, Riley Johnson, Celine Joshua, Morgan Cairns, Haley Keller, Isabella Klein, Kenneth Kohler, Samantha Labiere, Juliana Leone, Taylor Lewis, Anna LaCory, Olivia Lacurdo, Yerrick Lopez, Jade Lopez Flores, Christian Love Corlett, Ella Luisi, and Danica Lupo. And I'm going to hand over to Mr. Garcia.
Thank you, Mr. Coffey. I'm honored to continue the list. We'll continue with Jacob McAlpin, Megan Madden, Nicholas Mayer, Jose Maldonado, Ryan Maltby, Jane Minaj, Jacob Marchitelli, Braden Mariconi, Gregory Martinez, Julian Martinez, Jasmine Masari, Jacqueline Mazariego Gomez, Liam McCaffrey, Olivia McCarran, Kaylin McCarthy, Alexandra McCluskey, Carly McEwen, Samantha McNamee, Daniela Mejia, Ashley Mejia Rodriguez, Tiana Mena Santana, Julian Mersich, Christina Nardone, Alize Nazario, Kayla Nelson, Serena Nesson, Mina Nam, Jacob Uniero, Christian Obergfell, Catherine Ordierno, Daniela Ogunle, Jose Olivo, Alexandra Orr, Amari Payton, Jose Pena, Ruby Peralta, Sanjay Prasad, Travis Peterman, Jaden Casada, Alina Qureshi, Rachel Ramirez, Jeremy Ramos, Brenda Ramos Villalba, Juliana Rivera, Avery Rizzatiello, Annalise Rodriguez, Zachary Rodriguez, Molly Roth, Genesis Roman Quesada, Michelle Robalos, Vito Russo, Delilah Sanz de Vitieri, Kayla St. Cyr, Joseph Savignano, Luke Schaefer, Riley Sheehan, Dylan Shelton, Brian Smith, Gabrielle Stack, Amara Stanley, Kayla Strapoli, Aiden Tat, Zanai Taylor, Samantha Tejada, Naya Thomas, Emma Thierry, Austin Trebetsky, Pedro Valdez, Gianna Verano, Andrew Vargas, Justin Verrier, Christian Vasquez, Christopher Vioto, and Kirsten Zakeen. Congratulations to all of our inductees.
Thank you, Mr. Coffey and Mr. Garcia. If we could please give our new inductees a rousing virtual round of applause. Congratulations. And now for our student pledge. On behalf of the faculty and the students of our school, I hereby accept these candidates as full-fledged members of this society. I hope they will be found worthy of the trust we have placed in them. And now I will recite the Honor Society Pledge. Members, you will pledge yourselves to uphold the high purpose of this society to which you have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of your life. This pledge shows you are committing yourself to maintaining the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. I congratulate you. It marks the recognition of work well done thus far. May it bring to you and to others inspiration to go forward to greater achievements. Thank you for being here to celebrate the accomplishments of these fine individuals. Take care. And at this time, if we would all like to say goodbye and congratulations.